Hello, hello, hello. How you guys doing? This is good old Grandmaster Robin here, and we are live. We're live on Facebook Live. We're live on the Anonymous Liberty Media podcast on Anchor.fm. We're also live on StreamYard on the Anonymous Republic Network. Now, there is some news. Joe Rogan, the host of the Joe Rogan Experience, is leaving YouTube and iTunes for Spotify, and it is big news. Alex Jones, a friend of Joe Rogan for 22 years, has announced that Joe Rogan is leaving YouTube and iTunes for Spotify in a $100 million deal in a war against big tech, ladies and gentlemen, big tech. Okay, now we all know that there's a lot of censorship. Okay, Joe Rogan wanted to interview doctors over this coronavirus fraudemic BS, or what do I call it? Some call it pandemic. I call it fraudemic. I've got This is episode 100 on the Anonymous Liberty Media podcast, number 100. So ever since the pandemic happened, it really started to change people's thoughts on the matter of this crap. Okay, this crap. So it's getting to a point where people, just like conservatives, are getting censored. Okay, doctors are getting censored, police officers are getting censored. There's about two or three that spoke out against their brothers in blue and got fired. They got fired for it. There were about 8 to 9 nurses that got fired for speaking out. It's getting very bad here, folks. I mean, it is literally getting bad because big tech is really tearing apart, and we all know who's involved in this. Okay, two, the Southern Poverty Law Center is throwing in millions of dollars to Spotify. Okay, now we all know big tech, big gov are claiming they're fighting to fight stereotypes and complete hate. Okay, now it's all about one thing. It's all about the cash, man. It's all about the cash, folks. About the cash, man. Cash. So it's all about that. Because they're throwing in lots of fucking dough, okay? Lots of fucking dough to censor anybody who thinks that they are a hate group, throwing in millions of dollars, tons of a assload of cash at these people to suppress alleged hate speech, alleged bullshit. It is, you know, um, highly questionable, very questionable, with an open mind. Okay, an open mind. There are some issues there. Let's see here, got a call here. Let's see. Good. Now, Joe Rogan announced this. Now, the Press for Truth did story on Joe Rogan fight big tech on censorship, but Spotify isn't the answer. Okay, that was what was said. Okay, now here's the problem with that video. Okay, now maybe Joe Rogan wants to change. Okay, the guy wants to change. He wants to kick big tech in the balls. Okay, folks, big tech needs a big kick in the balls. Right? Hey, kick him the balls, people. Shit, kick big tech in the nuts. You gotta kick big tech in the nuts. Because if we don't, we're the ones that's gonna get kicked in the fucking nuts. Okay, simple as that, man. You gotta understand that it's time to push back. Okay? Look, Joe Rogan is leaving YouTube and iTunes in September. Now, what made it really bad is that Joe Rogan wanted to interview doctors and nurses and scientists and all that other important shit. And because if y'all know, doctors on YouTube are getting removed for no damn reason. They're getting removed for no fucking reason because there were about four doctors, four doctors, four doctors that were removed off of YouTube. The videos were removed because these doctors and scientists will put out actual fucking numbers here. Actual numbers, because a lot of numbers that Bill Gates has put out, numbers that Dr. Fraudke has put out, does not add up. Okay? One doctor says millions of cases, smaller the data. Okay? Smaller the data. So that video really scorched the numbers that Dr. Fraudke put out straight to hell. And these are numbers that doesn't add up, right? Don't add up. My God, how come it don't add up? Well, Dr. Fauci and Bill Gates has a lot to explain to do, folks. Has a lot of explaining to do because it looks like Bill Gates might get cuffed. Italy is demanding that Bill Gates gets arrested. Okay? There's also a couple of states here in the U.S. that wants Bill Gates arrested. Okay, because what he's doing is that he wants to vaccinate every single person in the world. Vaccinate them. Vaccinate them all. Okay. But here's a problem with that. Okay, here's the problem with that. It's at a point that, look. Here's the facts, folks. Bill Gates and his wife Melinda has never ever had their kids vaccinated. Okay, their kids have never been vaccinated at all. Period. Okay? That's a very hypocritical thing. He wants your kids vaccinated, but he doesn't want to do it on his kids, right? Bill Gates don't want his kids vaccinated because maybe he knows something that we do already know, but he's being a hypocrite about it. So he wants your kids vaccinated, but not his kids. Okay. So there's a lot of funding behind all this vaccinating bullshit. Okay? Huge financing your vaccination, which they call it the mark of the beast, 66 bullshit. So a lot of bullshit, a lot of tech censorship. YouTube, Twitter, Facebook are doing a lot of this censorship because if you censor the truth, which is too late, it's out there. Okay, well, it's out there. Okay, it's out there. I watched the video on the betrayal of Noel Glass, the guy that really started Twitter, man, the guy that was betrayed. And Jack Dorsey and Eric Willem, Willem betrayed Noel Glass, the guy that did start Twitter. Okay, start Twitter. So it's bad enough that they want to censor anybody that produces the facts and truth, honest opinion, very honest opinion thing. But like a couple months back, Susan Wachiki, the CEO of YouTube, the head of YouTube, said that if anybody speaks out against the WHO or even mentions that vitamin C and D and D12 can easily kill the coronavirus, CV-19. See, I've said it many times on YouTube, here on YouTube, and even here on Facebook Live. Vitamin C can kill CV-19. Period. No bullshit. Go out, get your sun, eat an orange, whatever you gotta do, get your vitamin C, vitamin D, D12, your zinc, you're good. But if you mention that on YouTube, holy shit! But lucky enough, I didn't get my video removed or basically get demonetized because I make no money on YouTube. Okay, period. I don't make money on YouTube because my kind of content would immediately get demonetized like that. So even if I do talk about it, even though I do talk about it, there has to be accountability on these platforms. Okay, look, these are good platforms to go on. Okay, I mean, really good to go on. Facebook's okay, so is Google, so is Twitter, but it's how they treat people that use their platform. If they don't like what you're posting or what you're sharing, like for example, I'm part of some groups on Facebook. Not allowed to comment on a certain little article from someone in a group that I'm in. Can't because I gotta wait till August 4th. Why? Why do you go? Because some things that I do share, they don't want because I share too much in their eyes. I share too much. But I was able to reshare some posts, some articles, and stuff like that. Again, I couldn't do it for a week. I couldn't reshare a post. I couldn't reshare a video or whatever. But it really makes no fucking difference. No matter what you do, don't matter what you do on social media, no matter what you do on Google, Twitter, whatever you're doing. At any time, your post, your tweet, your video you upload to YouTube, anything you share on Facebook or you retweet on Twitter, whatever you're doing, can be removed or whatever, and your page on Facebook and Twitter will go away like that. And on YouTube, you can easily get video removed by a strike, and they'll say, "Well, dear Anonymous Republic Network, the reason your video was removed because of this reason, this reason, this reason," and it doesn't coincide of what the real reason why they removed the video. You understand? If you talk about the truth, like say the WHO are a bunch of village idiots, or one of them, the head idiot is the guy that has it all wrong. who's a uber idiot, and Susan Wachiki, who's in the pocket of the WHO, by the way, pretty much back there, they pretty much don't want you to produce any honesty, any evidence, anything fact. So these doctors are coming up saying facts that basically puts Dr. Fauci's shit to shame. Basically, they're putting Dr. Fauci's numbers straight to hell. So he had about four doctors. Okay, one of them went on London Real. Okay, guys, check out London Real on youtube.com/London Real. So I pretty much get. I mean, I want to get information that I want to get at, because I have a right, like everybody else, to get information. Okay, straight up. If I want information, I will look for that information. And if somebody was trying to censor me from getting that information, well, I'm sorry. I'm going to get that information. Straight up. Okay, now, here we got Joe Rogan, coolest dudes, leaves YouTube and iTunes for Spotify, $100 million deal. But First for Truth dude here is saying that it's probably not a good idea, and Joe Rogan might regret the deal. Look, there's a contract where, in that stipulation, that he wants Alex Jones to be the first guest. Second guest, he wants Elon Musk. Elon Musk is leaving California. Because the governor of California is trying to say, look, you may own Tesla, you may own the car thing, but you're not going to reopen because it's not essential. Motherfucker, he's a business owner. He wants to reopen his business to build cars again. That's like saying to Ford or Chrysler or General Motors, you can't reopen. Fuck you. We're going to reopen. People has to work. People got bills to pay, folks. That's it. If you want to complain about it, put on some knee pads and suck my knob. Okay, simple as that. There's a lady that I watched a video on High Facts Flicks where a lady here in California even blew me away. Okay, now here in California, flu season kills about 6,000 people a year. Okay, simple as that. But here in California, 2,000 people died of CV-19. And the coronavirus is not a pandemic. Okay? The flu kills 6,000 people in California every year. CV-19 kills 2,000 people in the last 2 months alone. And I have a picture of a newspaper article on my phone. And what it states, I'll show you guys here. Okay, okay, here we go. All right, here we go. This was on what date was it? Well, it was the day that it was the front page news on the USA Today. Kobe Bryant died. Kobe Bryant and daughter were among 9 killed in the timber crash. Okay. Public relations. Rush on development vaccine for coronavirus. Okay, this was here. That's the here. That's the there. It was the front page of the paper that Kobe Bryant died. Him and his daughter were among the 9 that died. And this was right around October, November. I think around November. I think it died in November. But on that page on the left hand side, there's like just a little article that say that rush to find the vaccine for the coronavirus. Okay, that was months ago. Okay, this was like months ago. Okay, now, so a lot of this is being censored. A lot of this information is being censored. They want you to stay home and get cabin fever and shit. Which I don't care. I'll drink a beer and fart at the same time. So leave me the hell alone. But it is getting bad, man. I mean, it is getting very, very bad. I mean, I've been. This whole thing changed me big time. Okay. It gave me a new open mind to see a more bigger picture with a more broader brush here, okay, folks. As you see, I'm growing my hair out. I haven't had a haircut in a while, so I'll probably grow it out for the next few months. Just kind of because it's been like since 2012 since I cut my hair and shit. So, but this whole thing has been really questionable. Okay, people are forced to be lay off people, forced to close, but they decide, you know what, fuck this shit, I want to reopen. Okay, people who work for me need to get back to work. They got shit. They got bills to pay. They got things to take care of. And you have about 2 or 3 officers spoke out about this shit, saying, look, man, what we're doing is we're trampling on someone's rights. Okay, if they have a right to reopen their business, let them do it. Let them fucking do it. Let them reopen their business because look, they got fucking bills to pay. They're running low on funds. Okay, back the fuck off. Let them get back to work. Okay, and this is why people who are speaking out on platforms are getting censored. Their pages are getting shut down. The Twitter is shut down people's pages. YouTube is censoring videos and shit. Susan Washington says if you talk about again, think out about how the WHO is really fucked up and they're a village full of idiots and vitamin C, D, D12, and zinc, what will kill the coronavirus. If you mention this in a video and in her little warped mind and universe, you're going to get your video moved due to a policy violation. Now, you didn't hear anybody at Google saying why are you doing this? No. Do you have your head up someone's ass at the WHO? Come on now. I mean, look at you, you fucking trout stained motherfucker. People have to say, I mean, look, we are content creators, okay? We are content creators that we're going to create content for our videos on YouTube, also on podcasts like mine. My podcast is on Spotify, Castbox, Breaker, Google Podcast, Radio Republic, Pocket Cast, and even Bullhorn and Stitcher. Now, any chance those platforms, podcast platforms, are going to censor anybody who posts somebody that knows the truth? Is anybody on these platforms going to censor anybody who are going to censor a host from hosting someone like a doctor or a police officer that got fired? Hope so, because look, we need to blow the lid off this motherfucker. Okay? Simple as that. We need to blow the lid off this motherfucker because look, cops are getting fired. Okay, so far 3 were fired. We need to give these nurses a voice because 9 got fired. 1 got fired because he was accused of accessing information that was highly sensitive but proven bullshit. He got fired for speaking out. A nurse spoke out when she divided a gag order. Okay, we all know who's in control. The World Health Order, the World Health Organization, Bill Gates, Dr. Fraudchi, who's making up numbers in this fraudemic bullshit. It's a fraudemic bullshit, folks. So don't believe what you read or what you hear from this fucking doctor, because this doctor has a wall hair up his ass to help break this economy to shreds. Okay, that's what his job is. Give out fake numbers, fake death, whatever you call it. One doctor says million of cases, smaller the data. Okay, so what's that? Small millions of cases, smaller the data. There's about nearly 1 million recoveries, then around 50 deaths. Okay, out of 50 deaths is 1 million plus recovery. No bullshit. Okay, so when that got out, holy crap, we got to search for more people. London Real is going to have 100 doctors. Okay, the channel London Real, the host, is going to have 100 doctors at the same fucking time on his channel. Okay, the guy that runs it is an American living in London. Okay, he hosts the London Real channel on YouTube. He had Alex Jones. He had David Icke. Yeah, David Icke. He had a doctor that had his interview with Gary Fritchie. Bam. I mean, it's funny. Like, David Icke, the dude who speaks on this stuff that's happening now. But the one video that was banned worldwide, and this is this is complete no bullshit, was a theory he had. A theory. That's all it was. A theory. It's a theory. Okay? 5G and the coronavirus. The theory was, is there a connection? Is there a connection? Even though there's no evidence, you still talk about it. Could there be any evidence? Could there be a connection? But guess what? Poof! The video went gone. It was banned worldwide. Okay, banned worldwide. So I did a video on that. I got over. Okay, mind you. Mind you, guys, I got over 100 plus views. Okay. Here we go. Let's see here. There we go. Let's see here. Got. Okay, here we go. Okay. The video was done a month ago. I did this video a month ago. Okay. Now, the video I did a month ago was about 34 minutes. It had 106 views, 2 dislikes. Okay, 2 dislikes. And it was about 34 minutes and 50 seconds. A little over half an hour. Okay. Why I got 2 likes on the video, I have no idea. I have no idea. So here's an idea I want to throw at you guys, pretty much. Anchor FM isn't just a website; it's also an app. Okay, Anchor is the 2016 app of the year. Okay, pretty much it. You could create your own podcast. You don't need a studio. You just need a phone and headphones. Okay, this is now it's dawn now. Okay, it's the Anonymous Litter Media podcast. Okay, it's on Spotify, Castbox, Breaker, Google Podcast, Castbox, you name it, whatever it is. Here, let me run up the list here. Okay, let's see here. All right, we go. See here. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Spotify, Breaker, Castbox, Overcast, Pocket Cast, Radio Republic, and Stitcher. That's what I'm on. You can check out these platforms on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Breaker, Castbox, Overcast, Pocket Cast, Radio Republic, and Stitcher. I've been at this for 2 years. And here's another thing that's fucked up. Ted Lieu, who's a congressman out here in California, he wants to regulate podcasting and vlogging. Also, basically, blogging and vlogging, even podcast, because he says, in his words, I quote, "We need to regulate podcast, blogging, and blogs to fight fake news." How are you going to fight fake news, you sellout son of a bitch? You can't. Okay, you can't regulate satellite radio. You can't regulate podcast. You can't regulate blogs. You can't not regulate a video blog, because it's what it is. Okay, you cannot regulate a website. Period. Okay, that's how it is. You cannot do this shit. It's a First Amendment thing. If you regulate satellite radio, podcast, blogs, all you're doing is you're regulating free speech. That ain't gonna go. So it's all about throwing in the money. If folks throwing in the money to silence people, censor free speech, do what you got to do to censor the people. Doctors, nurses, police officers. We need more people to speak out. I mean, we need a lot of people to speak out on this, because the more that people speak out, the more truth will set us all free. Okay, it's an old saying: the truth will always be free. Okay. Now, it's at a point that we have to fight back. Keep rising up. Keep speaking out. Keep talking. Keep whatever. Because the more we do this shit, literally, the more we do this shit, is right now, because of this deal, YouTube and iTunes, they're freaking out. Okay, they're fucking freaking out because Joe Rogan signed a $100 million deal with Spotify. Okay, now at this moment, okay, like I said, I'm on these platforms too. Okay, from Spotify all the way to Stitcher, and I've been at this for a little over a year and a half. Okay, for a little over a year, well, actually almost 2 years. So, I mean, you gotta understand, this is all fucking nuts here, folks. I mean, this is straight out bullshit, you know? So, fight back, do what you gotta do. We need more nurses to speak out. We need more cops to speak out. Okay? The more cops we get to speak out, the more nurses and cops that speak out, dude. There's a shift. Okay, there's a shift. It's like a disturbance in the. It's like feeling a disturbance in the force. There's a shift. That shift is getting better and better, bigger and bigger, and more people that speak out, it's going to scare the crap out of the Democrats. And that force is shifting. It's shifting to us, the people, because the people are fucking angry. They are straight up pissed off, folks. It is just insanely. We are pissed. Okay, we are pissed. We are fucking angry because we're being put in this position because some dumb motherfucker, a fraudemic doctor, Dr. Fauci, and this whole fucking piece of crap fraudemic. Yeah, it's a fraudemic. It's a fraud pandemic. It is a point where we have to speak out more. The more we do this, it's going to put the fear into the big wigs, the money people, the corporate cocksuckers and shit. The more cops that speak out, more the merrier. More nurses that speak out is more the merrier. We need more of them to speak out. We need more to talk, more to say what the problem is. Because look, folks, here's the facts, okay? Hospitals have been empty for months, okay? Hospitals have been empty for fucking weeks, okay? No one has went to the hospital or even stayed in one, matter of fact. Because here in California, okay? Here in California alone, per year, 6,000 people, okay? 6,000 people die of the flu every flu season, okay? Now, matter of that, 6,000 people. People that died of COVID-19 is around 2,000, okay? Do the math. That's 1/3 of the people that died of the flu. That's a huge fucking That's a huge fucking margin, folks. Huge. 6,000 people die of the flu per every year here in California, compared to the 2,000 that died of COVID-19. It's a huge market. It's 1/3. 1/3 of the shit, okay? 1/3 of the shit. No bullshit. Do the math. Do the math, folks. Do the math. 1/3. 2,000 people have died in California of COVID-19. 6,000 people a year die of the flu during flu season, okay? We're near the end of the flu season, okay? Make sure you get your shot, your flu shot, okay? Or eat an orange. Take your vitamin C, vitamin D12, your zinc. Make sure you have this shit handy for you, okay? Make sure you have this shit handy, okay? Because tell you what, this is complete bullshit. Complete bullshit. All right, folks, this is going to be an end of the video here. We're right around nearly 40 minutes. And I want to thank you guys for watching this videos here on Facebook Live, YouTube, and also on the Anonymous Liberty Media podcast on Anchor FM. .fm. So, I'm good old Grandmaster Rogan here. Thank you for watching here on YouTube. Please share the video, subscribe, comment below, hit the like button, hit the bell button for notification, and if you got this transmission, you are the resistance. I'm Grandmaster Rogan. Stay healthy, well, and wise. I love you guys. Enjoy your weekend coming up. Make sure you guys drink your coffee because your coffee is your best friend, folks. Okay? I love you guys. Also, I want to thank you guys for listening here on the podcast. I'm Grandmaster Rogan. See you guys. Peace.